And I forgot to turn on my PNG avatar again, you've gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm back. G'day. Let's get back to Limbuscompany. In which is recounted the sinner's adventure in the encounter with haunted Bloody Mary, the nature of which is unclear, whether it is a haunted mansion or a blood fiend's den. Hmm. There we go. It's been so long since I visited one of these haunted mansions. The last time I was at a place like this, I thought when the next time came I'd be here with my family again, not all on my own like this. All on your own. Come on, kiddo. You're right here with your co-workers. Co-workers who are kinda like family, innit? Enough chit-chat. Everyone direct your attention to the floor. There's something there. Yes, there are numerous signs of battle, just as I expected. A stench. This miasma of rot fills my lungs. It has been some time since the battle took place. Nobody here appears to be a fixer who participated in our ongoing mission. Or maybe they've all been turned into blood bags and are shambling through the haunted mansion, but it's probably better to not share that kind of thought here. There's blood everywhere. I welcome you all with all my heart, dear guests, to Haunted Bloody Mary. The portrait from which the voice was echoing was torn in half. From what we could deduce from the remaining part of the portrait, it was likely a depiction of the kind of this castle, or at least that was the kind it tried to convey. It's all torn up. It can be extrapolated from the torn patterns that it was intended to be displayed in its current tattered form. You find yourselves in the castle of an ancient, once prosperous kingdom that has long fallen to ruin. Now you must explore every corner of this derelict castle to unveil the true secret of the old kingdom. Please know that there are several installations with the explicit purpose of inducing fear. If you have a heart condition or cannot handle horror very well, please reconsider partaking in this expedition. So he says, "Don't squeeze me so tight, Don Quixote. Can you let go of my arm, please?" Sancho, your grace, if you have something you would like to tell me, please come close and... I missed a line, you say? I see. Let the fire of courage light your way in this adventure of cold, bone-chilling fear. The tour must start somewhere around here. That mirror's gotta be where the blood fiends used to hide to shock their guests. And look, that ceiling panel's slightly ajar. That's probably where... I hate smartasses who can't keep their mouth shut. Stop explaining things. Bloody hell. She was right. Don't you understand that the real fun of Haunted Bloody Mary is walking... G'day. Is walking into a scary knowing that it's going to happen. Why can't you just be a good guest? Sorry, I'm just not that nice. We were just going to let you through, but she's really getting on my nerves. And because of Ishmael, we have to go through a fight. Yay. Hopefully, I want to get as far as I can through this. So, hopefully longer. Yeah. No shot. Quiet. Penny. Penny. I am still partially waking up, so I will start doing commentary in a second, sorry. Almost there. Very excited for that. I can finally buy that one Yisung id that I was unable to get last time. And hopefully they've got a good bleeded. I'm hoping. How much ammo does he still have? He's got 3 bullets. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Uh, I mean... Right then, was that last one of the blood fiends here? 'Twas a victory in our favour. No, there's more. Trembling rats inside the coffin, they lack even a morsel of shame. We opened the coffin, Yoshu singled out. Wait, his second. Oh, yeah, second one. Yeah, the, okay. Wonder how many of the sinners actually have guns. Holy. And several blood fiends came tumbling out. Look who's talking. Ryoshi, can you see through walls by any chance? I only smelled their dirty cowardice. Did they leave? Why do you mean by they? Who do you mean? The monsters who came to hunt us, those bastards going around smashing our rides and attractions. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Did they make it safely past this attraction? Probably. You didn't get a good look at them. We had no choice. Our roles were to jump out and scare people during the banquet with blood fiends seen, but we stayed put in here because they were even scarier. The visitors used to scream and run when we'd jump out of the coffin. They really, really loved it. We even took pictures with them once they were done with the attraction. Here guys, wanna know something cool? We're running an event where we'll take a free commemorative picture with you for only... How's that? How's that? Do you want to leave a picture of a spooky experience? Like 5 cents so far. Oh yeah. The only ones that I'm aware of are Yisung and Heathcliff having guns. I mean, Gregor has a ego involving guns, but that's to my extent of knowledge. 400 milliliters is nothing, right? It's just a little trickle of blood with no danger to your health. I even heard that your humans have to drain blood once in a while anyway to renew your blood supply and keep things fresh and healthy. You'll want to live long, healthy lives, don't you? I bet you do. Mate, you're serious? No, I'm sorry. I won't drink your blood, not even a drop. I don't want to be a part of the plan anyway. I just wanted to get out of here. That reminds me, I wonder what happened to the ones who managed to escape. I should have run away too when I had the chance. Hello. Limbus Company. Pirate. Oh yeah, Pirate Bug. I forgot about that one. Okay, yeah, I completely forgot about LCB Ryoshu and Ishmael. Wait, Ryoshu has a gun for LC? LC? I remember one of them had a shotgun, I think. It is likely that he is referring to Cassetti. But who... But would outsiders be any better? How will I live on? Hiding in sewers like rats, hiding from humans? Still a gun. Yeah. I don't want that life, no, but this place is also just so... We're cornered, there's nothing we can do, we have no options left, it's either die or live a life worse than dying. I need to throw my dog onto my bed real quick. There you go, Munchkin. Back onto my bed. Good girl. Hey, Willow. This accursed alarm Munchland. Now we're gonna fight this dude now. He didn't even want to fight us. Oh well. Okay, so that's the first time this done-id actually failed. And they're all targeting her. Hmm. No, I do not, unfortunately. I'm missing him. He's the only one I'm missing. Yeah. I have incredibly horrible luck with Walpurgis Light so far. So it's very likely that I only get like characters that I've already gotten. Yeah. I got so many of HOD. I think I got like 10 of him actually. I mean, no, her. I forgot which one hot is. I think it was the brown haired girl. Anyway, I got a lot of them. And this dude's dead. I'm just gonna click auto. Died to the first attack. Congratulations, O brave adventurers, you have uncovered every secret of the kingdom. It is time I let you leave. Should you face such terrors in the world beyond, remember your bravery here and triumph over them as you have today. And now please give a warm welcome to the blood fiends of the attraction Haunted Bloody Mary. They'll be here for the spooky scary photo shoot with blood fiends. And the narrator just stopped here. Well, we already took care of the blood fiends who were supposed to show up on cue, so makes sense. He would have G-U-H. He would have graced us himself, she says. What misfortune! Every clue that may have shed light on the secret of the tragic kingdom history has all been pulverized by the guests who passed through before you. Did the voice just change? It wasn't just the audio quality this time, right? Tis the voice of the Sanson. And our dear bloodfiend actors who have put so much effort into giving you a good surprise have all disappeared as well. We have brought righteous judgment upon those evil wretches, even the gentleman responsible for that narration. Well, perhaps in place of a photo shoot, we could slot in a brief explanation about the secrets of this kingdom. The voice beyond the speaker began with a hint of excitement, as though he had been expecting this situation all along, or maybe he's expecting something to come of it. Long, long ago, a lonesome king resided within the tower's walls of the great castle. Enduring so many years and such a desolate pace wore him down. Lonely morning, silent nights, the kingdom's heart forever a hollow void. So this soul-crushing loneliness drove the king to yearn for a family. Desperately, oh so desperately. So the king began turning his wish into reality, forging a family of his own, blood-bound to spend the rest of their lives together until the day of the end of days. Huh. The king's love for his family was bottomless and generous. Soon the cold, desolate castle became a cozy home brimming with warm laughter. Yet perhaps happiness simply isn't a thing that lasts. It was on one of those many happy days when a knight hailing from a faraway kingdom arrived at the gate from the castle. Why is there a baby barking? Oi! They haven't even opened their eyes yet and they're barking. The knight was a traveller and a wanderer with hundreds of adventures and thousands of tales to tell, collected from hither and thither, and yonder beyond the world outside the castle. Okay. Yeah, one of them had puppies. Yep, she had puppies the day before New Year's. And they're already barking. The king, who had spent his entire life never setting so much as a foot outside the castle, requested that the knight recount tales of adventure to him. The knight, at want of any reason to refuse this request, said as such, "O honourable king, verily, I shall regale thee with tales of the world I've witnessed, the adventures I've undertaken." Soon something new, something different began to fill the castle, tales of thrilling adventures. Some days they would talk of a long voyage at sea, of heroism braving the relentless waves. Some days they would whisper the heartbreaking tragic tale of lovers. Some days they would sing of heroes' perilous encounter with an unyielding monster, and it kept going and going and going as though the end was an idea alien to them. The father is another dog. It's not really mine, it's my dad's. As the king spent days upon days without sleep or rest, lost in the tales of adventure, he soon came to a grave realization that his family of blood, this confined happiness locked within the castle, cannot fill the void in his heart. So the king began to fill the emptiness with tales of adventure. The king regaled him with his infinite love, for his family started to grow in a different direction, towards adventure, towards the night, and towards the world outside the periphery of his castle. No, we don't really name them. The family thought it wouldn't last. It was all but a fleeting dream, after all, just a brief silly whim in which he fancied himself as what he was not, donning himself a pair of ragged boots and wielding an iron mace. Yeah. I think I... Yeah. Oh, most streamers in Kanto 5? Huh. No. From her last litter, we named one of the puppies Dante, because we've had to keep him for a long time. The family waited for the king, their creator, who had not only given them love, but bequeathed them the same void of the heart, to love them and only them again. Yet, for all their waiting, what came therefore from the king's mouth was bitter to their ears. "Let us bring down the walls of this castle, let us make friends with those outside," declared the king. The family was afraid to bring down the castle, meaning that their comfortable, familiar, and eternal home and nest was to be no more. But the family loved the lonely king and his will enough to help him demolish his own castle, so the deed was done, spade in their hands. Yeah. Unfortunately, he cannot come into my room. He is sleeping in the puppy enclosure. We unfortunately cannot let him roam around the house at the moment. Yet those who lived outside the castle were far too different from those who lived within. The king's family had to give up so many things: happiness, joy, ecstasy, pleasure, hope, anticipation. They had to give them all up, because otherwise they could not become friends with those outside the castle. So the king outlawed happiness from his family, because he believed that they could be happy merely by watching the happiness of others. Of those who lived outside the castle blossom, the happiness was something that could be shared. Oh no, the puppy's a few weeks old. He's got eye. He runs around and everything. Believing that their happiness could be our own in time. All of our pursuits of happiness were designated a sin. So I ask, why must we repent for our happiness? There were so many mentions of family. Why do you suppose he's trying to say? A load of shit, that's what. How interesting. I wonder if that family ever had a real happiness to begin with. While everyone else found themselves rendering speechless by the gloomy tales, Honglu did not hesitate to share his thoughts as though it was just another light-hearted tale. Oh, his right eye is a lot dimmer. Oh, look, I see the exit sign over there. Looks like this is where the attraction ends. Yeah, it says something under there. There was a sign on the wall with instructions written in bold letters. All blood fiends must attend at least one weekly consultation session with the priest. Fun fact, I just learned a while ago, Millie is done working on Kanto 8 Honglu Kanto music already, so that means we might hear it a bit early. Ah, cool. Consultation session? Consultations of what kind, and on which subject, one must wonder. Anything, I guess, or maybe it's like a confession. Or I know it's clearly not true anymore, but Mom Munchlin must have put in a lot of effort back in the day. Indeed, perhaps they once dreamed of coexistence. Nay, nothing but wicked trickery, all. And I gotta fight more blood fiends. Ugh. Hmm. Yeah, there may not be a 5 p.m. stream today, as I have to edit a lot of stuff for the video to come out. I think close to 7 hours worth of videos. I am very excited to start editing it. In which I mean I am absolutely dreading have to edit it. Kind of wonder what Honglu's seam's actually gonna be. But again, I don't know anything about the character he's based off of, so I have no reference point or way to guess. Is that a koala? No. I thought that symbol was a koala for a second. Hmm. How many chalices have actually built up? I probably should have checked that. Oh well, too late now, they're all gonna die. Wait, can a blood fiend drink another blood fiend's blood? I wonder. If you want to take a nah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna run until I run out of energy. Actually, nah. I'll try getting as far as I can. On second thought. After a short journey, we came upon a quiet and solemn looking room, and in front of it stood praying blood fiend. A group of blood fiends looking at us in anticipation, but they all appeared to have gone through their shares of battles. Many of them appear injured and out of breath, clearly exhausted. Are you here for the excuse me, for the confession? Concession? Concession? What are you talking about? Within this room is the one who forgives our sins. But before you enter, take a deep breath and please give an honest answer to my questions. First, how intense is your desire for blood today? 1 for a lot, 2 for mild, 3 for somewhat, 4 for intensely unbearable, 5 for it is driving me insane, 6 for it's killing me. This one kinda seems out of it too. Whatsoever nonsense art thou speaking of? 'Tis none, of course. Then hear my second question. Did you consume your hemobars today? 1 for yes and 2 for no. Wait. Don't cut me off. You must answer all of these questions to be granted audience with the priest. If you have not consumed a hemobar today, then please explain your reasoning. Damn it, it isn't obvious. It tastes like every sucking blood from an insect would taste better than that. You'd agree, wouldn't you, huh? Oh boy. Guys, get ready. Last question, did you feel the parchedness in your throat when you looked at a human today? Say yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Yes, always, like I'm about to go insane. No, actually, no, not really. Not even for a moment. Hmm. Wait, did I just read Red Gaze from the, Hmm. I still have no idea what building up charge does for Rabbit Heathcliff. I think it just, all it does is put on his mask. I'll use that one. I need to open my door. Hey, Willow. Okay. Slowly but surely they are being knocked off. While this fight goes on, I'm gonna quickly look up the... Wait, what's this? Oh, nothing important. I'm gonna quickly look up the, yeah, no one's watching, I can look this up. I have sinned once again today, I confess. Take me to the priest, they said it's all going to be okay if I visit the priest when I feel thirsty, they said. So that priest is in there, right? You're going to have to wait your turn. The other ones sought the priest too, must have been sinners as well. So there may be a queue. On the priest gladly, in the sin in our stead. We should probably check what's behind this door, right? I shall take the Vanguard Manager, Esquire. Whoa. Villain. What I am certain of is that the intruder will never leave us alone until we open our gates. We must put an end to this insolence soon, wouldn't you agree? I suppose you will understand me when you create your own. Worry not, I intend to put an end to this today. I have been planning to do so for a while. When we entered, we saw a dying blood fiend nearing his death. His mask was already clothed in half, revealing a painfully pitiful tragedy behind. It no longer served as a mask to hide his face. Have you come here to confess your sins? Ah, what joy, rarely do I receive those who are so willing to confess. This one, he's only a smouldering stub. I could snuff out his embrace with a gentle stomp. I wanna take a look at the District 20 thing real quick. No, not worth buying anything at the moment. Wait. Don't touch it, that thing is mine. Zishun and her men approach us, appearing to be in pristine condition compared to the priest. Zishun, shut up, I don't want to waste any more time talking to you. This one's almost dead, what's the point of keeping him alive? Isn't it obvious these are signs of torture? It seems that the device in Area 2 has already been activated, so what are you torturing him for? Prying for more information? Yes, haven't I told you already? My goal isn't the eradication of La Munchland. Okay, but I doubt you came all the way out here just to enjoy torturing some blood fiend. You're right, we're not like those blood fiend hunters. We don't torture them for sport. The hunters exist only to inflict as much pain as possible against as many blood fiends as they can get their hands on, you know. They don't even care about the money. But I don't care about either of those. What I'm looking for is a special piece of information I came all the way in here for. I wanted to know what special piece of information she was talking about, but I was pretty positive that she wasn't going to answer that question anyway. Well, you arrived just in time. I was just about to crush its skull and brains within it anyway. No amount of pain could wake it from whatever this dazed state it's in, as you can see. It must have been long driven mad from pain. Reminds you of the tricks from back home that could induce such an effect, doesn't it, big brother? Jishun asked as she gestured towards the priest, who was splayed out helpless on the ground. Her voice was dripping with contempt. Despite her viciously threatening words, the look on the priest's face was serene. He looked at us with eyes that couldn't be more at peace. Seeing you and your friends reminds me of one of the visitors to my confessional. I don't quite recall when it was, but a blood fiend by the name of Lotharino became a repeat visitor to the confessional at first. I wasn't sure why he would feel the need to visit me. He simply exuded positivity that much. Oh dear priest, I'm doing great today. These hemobars really are some impressive inventions. Oh, I gobbled up 110 hemobars today in one sitting. This has to be some record, right? Tragically, positivity did not last. Today I licked and syringe for 3 hours. There was a droplet of blood on that thing. I couldn't forget that blissful taste lingering on the needle. I didn't eat a single hemobar today. We've known for a while now that these stupid bricks don't do anything they do for us, and you know that. How much longer are we going to live like this? I knew the answer to his question, so I gave it to him. You know this already, Lorenzo. From endless forbiddance comes coexistence. So sing and cheer louder. The more pain you feel, bury it, suppress it with laughter. Let laughter never end here at La Manchland. However, the last time I saw a true genuine smile on Lorenzo's face was moments before he was buried under this place, his head burst open, his brain spilling. It made me curious. What is the meaning of burying someone who lives still? You and I would never know the answer to that question, would we? Did you bury the body of Cassetti yourself as well, That fugitive? Unhand me. Don Quixote. You, that's enough of this nonsense. Get out of my way. Zhisheng swung her fan towards the blood fiend Dan. He was somewhere to be seen. He was nowhere to be seen. Wu stepped in at the last second to block the blood fiend's strike from behind. The priest had the most profound faith of them all. When did the magician? The faith that everything will be alright, the faith that everything shall be as he willed, the faith that we shall all find happiness at the end of all things. And he was the only one of us who did not turn his back to our suffering. So when more and more of us began losing grip on our patience, he was the first to reach out to them, gave them a helping hand. Yet the ones who cared for the hearts of others cannot help but fail to tend to his own. Alone in the corner of this tiny, tiny room, the priest's heart ailed and wailed. And how many of us knew this, I wonder? Hey, I'm really happy for you that you've mastered your art of butting naturally into conversations like this. But you're sorely mistaken if you think you can just pluck your friend away again, got that? Let us be precise. I am here only to continue the tale. Villain, hast thou come here to distract us once again with thine tricks? No, no, of course not. My vile tricks are all for you and none other. Only for you. What? Well, that's enough misery for a tale, You have so many more riveting tales of adventure to share, don't you? Oh, Don Quixote the great adventurer. Many a great adventure have I undertaken, yet I have no tale to tell for one so vile as thee. I should have been more mindful, I suppose. Stepping onto the stage all on your lonesome must be a tad embarrassing, That is not what I fully understand. It is no easy task to command the entire audience alone on stage. Allow me to offer you some assistance. What was that? I must have slipped. Please, it has been a while since my last show. Slipped? Sometimes the order of things go out of whack when you play reaches its crescendo and the swelling emotions sweep you off your feet. I offer my sincere apologies. Let us begin anew. From the day of that fateful duel against the Knight of the White Moon, the duel was one of the greatest battles I've ever had the honor of partaking in. Don Quixote's voice faltered once again, falling unnaturally quiet. Sancho must be working his trickery again. Indeed, that duel was the first meeting of Don Quixote and the Knight of the White Moon, the same knight who guides our Don Quixote the adventure to the river in the depths of the river of oblivion. River in the depth? In the deep. Manager, I think I know what's going on. The man is... Now, let's focus on our roles for now, shall we? Let's see here. The knight was the first one. Time for some more lore from Sinclair's boyfriend. Yeah. The knight was the first one ever to watch your strengths, correct? Verily, the knight was one of the truly impressive might. Not again. This is getting really annoying. The Knight of the White Moon was garbed in the rags of an outfit that appeared rather unfamiliar and ridiculous. Speak for yourself. You're in pajamas and plate armor. 'Twas the knight who challenged me first as well, forsooth I was quite impressed by that daring courage. Perchance the knight was curious to test my might, as my name was known far and wide in all corners of the city through mine adventures. A great adventurer like you would have accepted the duel with gusto, certainly. Indubitably, I repeatedly, shrewdly, a true adventure cowers not from a duel once challenged. Let us battle, O brave knight. Thus began the storm of blades as your lance clashed with the Knight of the White Moon's great sword. That looks more like a big katana. It is a good sword. It is a very long sword though. Yet with every duel, no matter how great or trivial come certain stakes, this historical doom must have been no different. I care not whether I am to emerge the victor or the loser of this battle. Yet, O Don Quixote, shalt thee meet my challenge in a fair duel? I promise thee that in thine hands I shall present thou seek most. Boldly and fiercely the combatant clashed once again, and Rocinante signalled the start of this duel, because if anyone was watching it would be Rocinante. And Gregor's back in the horse costume. Ready, go. For the 3 suns and 3 moons we tested the might of our blades. Hold on, weren't you holding a lance, not a bladed sword? 'Twas but a figure of speech. Wait, how many more do I have to go? I have 11 more. Only Don Quixote. The duel from its first clash took And I'm back. The duel from its first clash to the last was evenly matched, with no clear winner pulling ahead. And every spectator's hands began to grow slick with anxious sweat. So had gathered to cheer us on as well. Yea, Lord Don Quixote, you can do this, your worship. She is not happy. Look at the last face, now that is priceless. Well then, I'll cheer on the night on the white moon, let's keep things fresh. Woo, brave knights, you got this. The tip of my blade nearly deep into the knight's left shoulder, while the knight's blade left a slight gash on mine ear. Oh no, that great adventurer Don Quixote wounded in a duel. Is everything alright? Worry not, for all is right indeed. Wounds gained in battle are but seedlings of honour, 'tis no blemish on mine. Well, I do believe that my skill were a smidge superior to the knight, perchance, had I decided to put a little more strength behind my strike, I may have dealt a blow most final. The combatant charge one another at full speed, to see who shall emerge victorious from this epic duel. On and on for all eternity. Donna's 14,000 health, yikes. 1,400. What did I do? Honorable duel. A reminiscent tale of adventures become immediately powerful. Wait, galloping, bleed. Wait, I've never actually looked at her skills. Favorite unposed. Yeah, he's using W Corp weapons. Yeah. Well, they have been for a little while now. Victory. And the victor? Who won? 'Twas neither. The duel ended in a draw, a highly irregular occurrence. Then did you resume your duel then and there? Nay, as great as I may have been as an adventurer, in my heart was no such righteous ruthlessness, for I knew the significance of clemency. I asked thusly to the night, for these suns and 3 moons we have duelled. The fatigue has set in for many, why not lay rest to thine blades for a moment and recover? Should we continue to duel in this state, the countless spectators shan't get their much needed rest. No, 'tis too cruel to force them to forego sleep only to see the outcome of this duel. Wouldn't thou not agree, Rocinante? I just love it that Gregor's cockroach arm just ripped apart that part of the costume. Rocinante replied, "Yes, your worship." Or, no response, it's just a pair of shoes. Or maybe this is what Rocinante said. I was wondering when this dumb, pointless battle would come to an end. I have prepared some refreshments, so why don't you two of you enjoy them together something. Thus the long duel came to an end. So it is really true that no one claimed victory in this battle? Did it truly end in a draw? The duel was indeed a draw, highly irregular in the tales of mine adventures, a brief truck if thou will. Yet I must claim that when it comes to technicalities, the true victor was myself. Upon our final clash, my lance was pressing forcefully upon the knight's blade. Still, with a heart of boundless generosity, I offered the knight a chance to parley with mere truth. So you did. Now that you've compromised on this truce with no promised end date, what happened thereafter? We became friends. A friendship forged in a clash of blades. It is cliché trope, for now rare in its reality. Then did your wish come true, just as the knight had so boldly proclaimed? Perchance. I hit my mic. Do any of you know what technique he's using? I can't move, not even an inch. Yeah, did you think we were all standing here like mannequins for the hell of it? Allow me to interject and posit that some were likely jealous of that friendship. A friendship so bold, especially between an adventurer and a knight, is bound to invite certain envious hecklers. Yes, indeed. Many did grow envious of our fellowship between us. Lady Jishun, stay on guard. Wake up. Don't let the words of that man delude you, and yes, that is exactly what those hecklers said. You wish to maintain this true friendship for as long as possible, however. So you swung your righteous lance of justice against those who dared to attempt to wedge a divide between you two. You swung your lance. No, don't let him. Foul villain. How dare thine employ such vile trickery again? Oh my. It seems the story was cut short. What tragic sort they are. The priest had wished to care for them with all his heart, only to fail. All the while the one who created this place did not care for them. Do you hear it too? Even today, the parade continues. You do not want to miss out on La Manchelin's carnival and its parade. It appears that our story must wait until the next time. With that, Sanso lightly flicked his staff against Yishun's pose. Most of her men stumbled for a moment before slumping to the floor unconscious, and as the sinner stood there in shock, he disappeared from our sight. Blood bags and blood fiends began to fill the void Sanso left behind. Oh, I'd say we're certified vampire hunters now. Oh, next dream may be just me going through a fraction railway. Who is he? He almost took out my entire faction with a single flick. We didn't even stand a chance. That's what I'd like to know, Lars. By the way, you there. Who are you? Jishin pointed at Don Quixote. That guy seemed very interested in her for whatever reason. For through that scoundrel must have recognized that I am the most dangerous threat against his villainous plan to foment evil. At the sinners gathered themselves, Wei held the line, holding back the endless hordes of blood fiends and blood bags. He was protecting his men, yes, but his primary concern seemed to be with the horde getting in Jishun's way. Or Jishun's way. While I do not like this, I must suggest that you accompany your blood relative. Wei, what if he tries to take his opportunity to kill me? But this young master is different. Unlike the others, I know he's not the type to do something like that. Imagine if it was Big Sis Yangchen. She would have sent her assassins after you the moment you met. Right, I guess if it was anyone else among my siblings, they would have sent their lackeys after us already, or maybe I'm not even worth that much effort already. Thus, young Master Bayou is our only hope, my lady. There is no recurse. Do you hear it? The endless melodies? I know something went wrong in Area 3. Will you be coming with Junction? Jishun? Just a temporary alliance, that's all. From the look of it, neither of us are interested in the reward money dividends, which means that we're both here looking for something else. So, at least until we get what we want. I know we'll be fighting again once Grandmother's snack runs out, right? She is quite haughty for someone who should be groveling at us for help. Me and my men cleared up Area 2 in less than an hour. And you only got here way after we finished. Hey, we just forget to pick something up, so we had backtrack. That's what I'm telling you, we wiped the floor with them in less than 30 minutes. Great, then we should have no trouble clearing this place upon once I join you, right? Consider me a useful first-rate silver scythe. Why don't you? I'd say you're one quite even ground. Why would I grovel for help? Lars is so shameless that I'm at a loss for words. Oh yeah, I see the family resemblance now, mate. Is that a compliment? It's an insult. I thought I'd be going to a battle by now. So that bizarre blood fiend nabbed the priest as well, huh? Considering that he's also the one who took the barber from Area 1, you know what else is nagging me? It's the way he talks, saying absolutely bonkers shit with a straight face like he's the only sane man. It can be said that the purpose of this behavior is to collect the necessary stage props, or perhaps the main cast of a stage play. In that case, we must keep our eyes on the stage play he wishes to show us, for we are yet to observe the specifics of his intent. If only you kept your big mouth shut. Well, that is, I simply cannot put a stop to myself when he ashames me to regale thee with mine adventures, but they truly are most ingenious tales, I say, though I speak them performed, driven by villainous accomplishment, should he listen well. Ah, okay. And like Jishun said, he could have easily taken us out if he wanted to, but he didn't. Yeah. I'm hoping to get this done. I hate this, I really don't like how it feels we're just placings in the palm of his hand. Excuse me, manager, I mean Dante. Sinclair carefully calls over to me. I'm sure you already noticed this, but I just thought I might mention it just in case. This mission. Sinclair hesitated for a while, unsure how he should word this, then looked directly at me with a degree of conviction. It's all about Don Quixote, and she is completely oblivious to it. Fie, what tragedy, what tragedy, to let the abominable blood fiend slip away. Yeah, you're looking totally torn up about it when you were excitingly telling us about that duel. Hardly did I know that a request to hear my tales would have such seductive strengths. 'Tis one of my great indeed, yet how could I allow myself to be seduced like this? Once this mission is complete, I shall train my mind to the utmost. I stared at Don Quixote, who was chattering away with the other sinners in her usual blissful cluelessness, then back at Sinclair. Clearly he was as conflicted about this as I am. Yeah, and I'm sure you have a good reason for not telling us what you know about her. Also, yeah, remember, back when we all went to my hometown, Don Quixote gave me one real heck of a beat down. I'm sure everyone, included myself, remembered what happened after Guido's death. Thinking back to it, I know it's a bit embarrassing, but I remember what Don Quixote said when I was starting to lose control. Told me that I had to return to my senses. I'm sure it needs a degree of courage and determination to rise to the occasion like that. But she stepped in without hesitation for my sake. I want to be more like her, and I've been trying my best to be like her. Well, I probably have a long way to go, but still, it's not too much for me to hope for, right? No, I think that's a good kind of thing to hope for. Pray tell, what good kind of hope art thou speaking of? Ah! Art seems to have caught thee off guard. What is it? Oh, we were just chatting about this contract. Ooh, hast thou wist upon it to me? Well then, no way. Verily, there is no other way to look at this. This mission, it must be about young Hong Lu. Dost thou see as I do? Hong Lu. Manager Esquire, I spy a need for thee to improve thine insight. Young Hong Lu's expression has appeared quite peculiar today, and I don't see what's different about him today. He has even had a dramatic reunion with long-lost blood relative, and forget thee not about the sudden onslaught of names of his other kin, and this potent aroma of secret enmities, which may signify a tragic history of family drama. Though I must have nary one call my kindred blood, I must imagine that such confessions must be quite harrowing. Thus, Manager Esquire. Proceed, take good care of young Hong Lu. Verily, from a certain perspective, I don't want to read. That's true. An adventure is very much like journey of suffering. I don't want to read. I don't want to read Don. Don Quixote's tale of adventure continues through our entire journey to Area 3. Some sinners and I did pay some attention to it, but we didn't find much of her story to be any use. Where is told the story of dancing blood fiends and the extravagant parade? God damn it, I gotta reselect everyone now. Talk about a parade. The long parade, the end of which lay beyond my sight, may have appeared like a real festival full of joy and celebration from a distance. People marching in rows, a singing that knew no end. The tune of their music was so hopeful, so cheerful that I almost felt myself completely compelled to join them and dance along the carnival procession. If the parade in question wasn't full of shambling butt bags and the terrified sobbing and pleading of its victims, that is. Let us march together, oh happy hour, to the beat of upbeat drums, without worries or concern. Oh wait, I forgot to connect it. I completely forgot. Limbuscompany. I completely forgot to connect it. Here at the Grace Grand Carnival of La Munchland. Help me, please. What lies ahead? Aha, we have a new guest. Yes, we've been getting so many guests today. What lies ahead, you ask? Well, it's Delucally, the beautiful, the lady of the parade. Oh, have you met any other fixers around? Brother, you still haven't learned to read the room after all this time. Okay. I can kind of hear it actually, yeah. Only two possibilities here. They are either blood bags and dancing with us here, or killed the blood bags and made it to the front. Sounds like we should keep moving to the front then. No, stay with us. Come on, stay with us and dance. Looks like the masks signify who they align with. Like those goat-like masks signify the priest. These butterfly-like ones signify the princess, and those bird beak ones signify the barber.
거의 칼로 물베기 아니면? 아니 헤어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데 그래 뭐 방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 분해파로 척을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 파이팅이다.
Covered in miasma. Doesn't look like this fight's going well.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개. 깡참.
꿰뚫리고 꿰뚫려라. 슛!
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 배로 두드려 패.
Oh, she's droning in.
타! 으타! 더 먹어. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
I see gills. Crimson Strike. Crimson Phoenix. Crimson Spring. So she's mostly a rupture unit, it looks like.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 앞. 기대해라.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸나?
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
아파주마.
따뜻한 피.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에.
Wonder if any Honglu siblings use guns, because I mean, they're really rich, so. I mean, it's not like they can't afford the gun tax and to buy a bunch of ammunition.
착각하지 마라.
Yeah.
겉에.
Well, I mean, she made the fight go a lot faster than it would have. So it's very much appreciated. Actually, I'm gonna quickly try using some of the level things. Just to level up Don a bit.
실력 없으면 따라오지 마세요. 방해되거든요.
뭐야
I mean, it would make sense,
파이팅이다.
because I mean, they could have afforded that T2 thing or whatever it was that we got charged with. Oh, yep, she's still helping us. That will make this go a hell of a lot faster at least, so it's very much appreciated. And I'm just going all across the bottom, I just realized.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌
Man
파츠가
dodged the bullets,
밀어버리는
although
놈이
that isn't probably that uncommon in the city.
제가 봐주마.
꿰뚫려라. 슛! 쏟아내라.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 배로 두드려 패. 날 뛰어보라고.
Would be very interesting seeing someone just walk in with an M14 and spraying a crowd in the city.
하나 눕혔네.
You know what, strap that,
눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인
pretend like I never said anything. Although that probably would be the Sinner's introduction, them trying to sneak into the place and then just getting in like an automatic gun put to them. Yeah.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 다류산 초평일 80 갈라지도록 기대해라.
하나 눕혔네.
Mm.
이렇게 눕혀가다 보면
Wait.
새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법.
If Don's a blood fiend, then how will she not become like them from not drinking blood? Or is she just stealthily, whenever she stabs someone, drinking parts of their blood?
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 흐르는 꿰뚫리고 쏟아내라. 갈라지도록 쏟아내라.
You know, she even inflicts bleed, which makes her work very well alongside my units.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해. 기원을 갖추는 놈이군. 그대로
Okay.
무너져.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이
Oh,
이기는 거라니까.
final ones.
잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
제가 봐주마.
꿰뚫려라. 슛!
Don't these guys recognize their master when they see her? Why the hell are they attacking us? Especially while we've got their master's id.
제가 봤습니다.
Isn't Don a higher kindred?
씹는 맛이 있는데.
으타! 더
Like a
먹어
second
쏘라.
kindred and the id a
내
third, I
죄는
think?
내가 알아서
Or a
처리한다.
fourth?
해.
I think a third. Don't remember fully.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한
South throat, we shall be liberated from the deep thirst and the guilt towards our father. So drink, drink with abandon, for that is the only dream this existence has permitted us.
수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
명령에 따를게요. 효율적이라면.
We finally found a moment of respite from the blood fiends. I looked towards Don Quixote for a moment before turning to Faust. Okay. Oh, they're the same rank? Huh. I thought they were different ranks. Is she pole dancing on that? Or there's a corpse up there? What kind of choice in life do you have to make to be in that position? Also, be right back. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Don was the same rank as their father. I looked towards Don Quixote for a moment before turning to Faust. I had to know the answer to this question before moving forward. Faust knows why, doesn't she? Why or what caused Don Quixote transform back then? Yes. I suppose there is no reason for this information to remain classified from you any longer, now that we are here. From blood fiends, going against the bloodstream is akin to a taboo. Back on the warp train, Kitesati attempted to turn Don Quixote into his kindred. In other words, a lower blood fiend attempted to turn a higher blood fiend. Didn't Moses say that there is a psychological barrier that makes it particularly impossible for them to do that? Oh, her father's the highest rank. Ah, okay. Yet there was a variable then, by the name of Rocinante. As long as Rocinante remains on her feet, Don Quixote loses all characteristics and powers of a blood fiend, saving for her desire for blood. Then when Rocinante senses that Cassetti had broken the blood fiend taboo, they slipped off on their own from Don Quixote, and Don Quixote, her nature as blood fiend returned, must have felt a strong level of instinctual revulsion and fury against Cassetti, who attempted to break the taboo. And the only highest ranked blood fiend we know as well. So yeah, we do. Wait, isn't the highest ranked blood fiend, or highest ranked blood fiend, that wouldn't be... Wait, is the highest ranked blood fiend, what's his name, the guy that, Lobcorp locked up? Actually, no, it wouldn't be him, it'd be one of his descendants. That would explain her high level of aggression at the time. Then. Come on, where's the end of this line? There is no time to gripe. Clear the path ahead so that our executive manager won't have to suffer these monsters. Will you not inquire further? No. Of course, I had a whole mountain of questions to ask her, but the answer to those questions did not lie with Faust, because what matters now is that we keep forging onwards. On tour, so many taste morsels for us. As it cracks my hands, my face. Keep smiling with those lips. I can't move my lips anymore, stuck in a smile. The lyrics are, yes, getting increasingly depressing. Oh yeah, I might make a short video about her. I forgot her name, damn it. I might make a short video about her because I've actually got a series on her. Oh, Nosferatu, he's a abnormality, and usually minorities made from people. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. He wouldn't be a blood fiend. But, well, he's the one all blood fiends descended from. Yeah. Completely forgot his name.
가족을 위해.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도
뭐가
눈에
치워라.
바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 거태 기대해라. 실밥이 터졌나?
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패. 그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고
Ah.
죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Yeah, I don't really know much about the about vampires. I only know that one of their origins was. I don't know much about the vampire stories apart from where some of their origins come from. Like one of or where the origins of where a bunch of some of their stories came from, like some stories originated from the Mongol horde back when they were invading lots of areas, as some parts of them had a tendency to drink the blood of their fallen. Yeah. So the first blood fiends are his first descendants. The seconds are his grandchildren. And so on and so forth.
아류산 초평열 80 갈라지도록.
혼자서 뭘 어떻게 한 거야? 야, 좀
예쁘네.
보자. 나도 하나 눕혔네.
And we gotta kill a lot of these guys.
어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
가족을 위해. 아차! 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면
My eyes are beginning to hurt,
게
damn it.
싸움인 법이지.
Oh. Wait, why would Ryoshu know? The one works for the head. Actually, it kind of makes sense for one to work for the head. They've been around so long that the head might make use of them. Especially when they have when they have got such interesting powers. Just vaguely human enough to be allowed to remain.
지금이다. 해골 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해.
날 뛰어보라고.
Yeah, it's not that hard to believe actually that a high-ranking blood fiend would be working for the head. I'm just gonna click auto since they're all dead basically.
저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
기원을 갖추는 그대로 무너져라. 기원을 갖추는 그대로 무너져라. 카니발 그 자체를 대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어. 주인공 의상이 오늘따라 한층 더 돋보이는군. 누구 작품이겠나?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt that there would be blood fiends working for the head. They're too much of an asset to not use them. Especially in a city like this. Okay, I'm going to use some of these to just buy up, level up tickets. I'll buy exchange. I'm gonna give them to Don. That way at the very... damn it, still not even enough. That's a bit of a pain.
순수했던 나날로
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Yeah, most likely the guys that came before us are all dead. This many blood fiends attacking all at once. Only reason we're not dead is because we're the main characters. As well as we've got a lot of combat experience at this point. Because I mean, fixers do get a lot of combat experience. But literally every single day these guys have to fight a new strong enemy. And most of the time they're fighting abnormalities. So these guys' wackiness and their powers are nothing new to them.
대가리 딱 떼고. 기대해라.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Oh damn it, Heathcliff is gonna die.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
I wonder where Nosferatu is currently in the story. Because I mean, is he in the library? Actually no, he probably isn't in the library.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀
I actually have a Library of Rowena now, so when we finish this Kanto and stuff, I guess until the next Kanto gets released, I'll be switching the streams over to doing Library of Rowena.
날 뛰어보라고.
아차!
Once this conto is finished, I need to take a 2-hour nap. Because then I've got to go to edit 7 hours of footage.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Actually, that lance would not be nice to be stabbed in. I mean, if we talk about abnormality, Nosferatu, he's in the library because abnormality. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if he was in the library, wouldn't we see him in the library of Rowena? I need to deal with some dogs. I'm back. I keep forgetting to change scene when I turn back up and unmute my mic. Wait, you do fight him? Ah.
고귀하게.
꿰뚫려라! 다류산 초평열 80 갈라지도록 기원을 갖춘
혼자서 뭘 어떻게 한 거야?
내
야,
죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
배우자 나도.
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게
Oh,
눕혀가다
but these
보면
should be the final blood fiends we have to fight here.
고귀하게.
따뜻해. 꿰뚫려라!
더 날 뛰어보라고.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터
So they've got
뭉개.
different ways of showing their forms as monsters. Wait. You know, I want to try Fell Bullet. I've never tried that. Okay.
대가리 딱 떼고 피 쏟아내라. 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 박살을 내놨어.
추잡하네.
didn't even get to see Heathcliff's ult.
서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
You know what?
잘 들어.
Let's just do it like this.
죽은 다음만 생각해.
Now I can see Heathcliff's ult.
가족을 위해
Or not. Ah, okay.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고다. 퍼져나간 탄환이 어디에서든 네 머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴 테니.
Okay, that did quite a decent amount of damage.
그래. 결국 마지막.
And I'm just gonna click auto because they're gonna kick our butt within the first attack.
잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감.
I wish you got points for the battle pass
생각나지 않을 거다.
by just completing these.
가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게
How's it going? Hey, everyone's level 50 on, it shouldn't matter. But if you remember on the W train event, the blood fiend we fought had a hard blood color. Okay. Yeah. It does make sense though for lower rank blood fiends to have different signs of bloodlust and stuff because they're a lot more diluted.
파우스트가 맞이하죠.
The highlight of the parade must be near the song changes once again, and we build it our very own happy kingdom. Say goodbye to pain, rest Willow Father. There's a bit of spoilers for Nosferatu. Full-on monster. Ah, okay. All be joy now at this kingdom of joy. At La Munchland, come on, come all. Is that an elephant? One weird elephant. Is she Delucanina? Underneath the garish violet parcel she stood, and under her feet squirmed some slowly dying, ensnared in the bizarre spectacle. Actually, yeah, I can bring him after. Or I can bring him in a second. It's that blood fiend hunter we met back at the empty lot.
그 사냥꾼들도 당한
Even the hunters?
거기!
Hark, cast thy villainy this instance. The blood fiend leading the parade in a beautiful, extravagant dress. She quietly regarded us from behind her mask, from under her parasol.
말해.
Then speak.
그만둬야 할
Why must we stop?
이유에 대해서.
그 답은 단순하다.
Yes, a question with an answer most simple and obvious. Because thy villainy is unjust. We are coming to rain destruction upon this den of villainy, La Munchland. Thus speak plainly for thine founders' whereabouts and accept thy rightful punishment. Ah, okay.
그렇구나.
I see.
너
So you're still playing that childish make-believe.
때지도 안 끝난 거니?
이건 놀이가 아닐세.
Tis no make-believe, tis a part of mine hollowed adventure.
그 눈.
Oh, your eyes.
나는
I
언제
have always hated
너의
them.
그 눈을 미워했지. 눈앞에
That
벌어지는
look of
모든 것에
arrogant disinterest, as though nothing before you was worth your concern, as though you were not a part of the world but only a detached observer.
그 눈이
Long did I wonder to see when your eyes would twinkle so vividly again.
바로 지금이구나.
And now that I finally see them, I find myself hating them still.
여전히 증오스러워.
Still, as foul, revolting, and hateful for all that glimmer.
우리는
Every day we
이곳을
parade in a circle, in the very same route, with the very same heart,
또 새로운 날이
wishing for a new day to begin.
비록
So Cassetti, who played the prince of the parade, has left us to build his own kingdom.
혼자 남은
A
공주
lone princess should be enough to rouse our guests.
거야.
Was it you who hypnotized people with this music?
틀렸어.
Wrong question, because I was also charmed by an illusion.
다들
All seemed to mistake that I am the mistress of this parade, that I lead the parade only because I stand at the forefront of it,
제일
because I am Delucani, the most beautiful, the most noble. I was given the role of the carnival's lady.
카니발의 주인공이 나 역시
I do not lead it, I am but another attraction of the parade. Ah, I see now. This is a parade of broken things, fighting one another and another in a cycle of infinity.
이제 알겠어.
Do you see now?
라만체랜드는
That La Mancheland is where we relive our beginnings and end.
놀이공원은
Because it was said that amusement parks have no place for what isn't happy.
우리가
Fated to repeat our beginnings and ends ad
행복했던
infinitum.
처음과 끝을
The times when we were still happy,
하는 거야.
when we were still us.
그렇다면
Because only then shall our memories become tainted by happiness.
즐거워지게 될 테니까.
정렬한 건가?
The fixers who were assigned to this area, they're all dead then. Funny, isn't it? The other fixers who was assigned to the same area as us stabbed us in the back
전부
and doomed us all.
처음에 전
How pathetic, all that posturing just to die here for some knife in my back.
전멸이
Dead,
아니라
no, they have but joined the parade, for they were not worthy to have a part in our ending.
증오에 잡아먹혀서
Humans devoured and driven by hatred, seeking no betterment nor happiness,
그저
with no other purpose or direction in life other than to slaughter as many of us as possible.
추악하고
So hideous, yet so pitiful.
우리가 하고자 했던
We had only wished to relieve our memories. I can hardly continue my disgust at these excuses. Yeah, especially from a backstabber, no less. Don Quixote boisterously cut through Delucani's desperate misjudgings. We need not mire ourselves in delusions or worthlessness to bring thy deserved judgment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. She says that while wearing 17 delusions on her clothes. Blood fiends, from what I have heard, it is said that thy kind slay humans and commit all kinds of depraved, hideous immoralities just for a drop of blood. Is that all there is that it is for? So paltry a reason? For something so puerile, so insignificant and trivial? How How darest thou seek to deprive humans of their right to live for such shrilling gluttony? And Delukane remained silent. She looked away into the distance, staring into the times of the far past, then closed her eyes.
지금 생각해보니
Now that I must upon it, perhaps this feeling of mine towards you is envy.
그 이름을
You
지은
have
게
everything we've ever wanted just
그들이 원하는
from claiming that name as your own.
우리가 가지다니. 아무것도
Those
모르게
twinkling
눈부신
innocent eyes,
역시
I hate them still.
마음에 들지 않아.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
Disgrace.
보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는
Wait,
놈이니까.
I thought he was a blood fiend. Oh well. Skills. This unit has congealed blood, a skilled effect, or lock. You're just a standard blood fiend. EU. Skills. Prioritize an unstaggered ally. If the target is an ally, gain cash power plus 10. And fix the damage to 0 at all times. Clash power plus 1. For every 3 bleed on the target, max 3. Okay. Walk with grace. Move with beauty. Prioritize an unstaggered ally. That's ally beckon added his final power envy on itself for every 6 bleed targeted on use. Okay, so just let her do those. Okay. I can't really stop her though. Ash is stopping that for us. I'll get Sancho to attack that. Is he attacking? He's attacking him. Or is that? Yeah. So this one, that is struggling, and that is struggling, so switch that out. There we go.
깡총.
앗!
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really do a lot.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
And those two are targeting one unit, so it's just this attack we've got to worry about, which is targeting Ryoshu. That's a defensive, so we've got to attack you. And you. What's that, Heathcliff? And then the rest. I'll cancel that out, just so they can't use it on us.
고귀하게.
봐. 산짓하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
Going for, that's going for her. Going for Ryoshu. And that's an attack. Is it unclashable? No, it is clashable. That's neutral. Struggling. Favored. Might as well knock that one out. Actually, no. Better if I don't. If she's focusing on buffing them, then I don't have to worry about those instead being used for attacks. And she lost it all. Damn it.
대만찬에 집중해. 타! 으타! 더 먹어치워라.
I should have brought a Faust. Barely done any damage to her as well. Let's see, can we see her weaknesses?
야, 저거
She has none.
때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
She know purple and actually let's give up for now.
쉴 시간 따위 없어. 바로 다시 간다.
Team support. Grab Gregor.
책임은 모사. 해골
원하신
나를 불렀나?
And for the final one, I'll grab Faust for the blood sack, which is at that level.
부르신다면 언제든.
자,
Followed by him,
그들 시간이다.
him,
혈기분들이 또날
him, him,
좋지만
him.
문제 없어요.
벼릴 수 있는 기회겠죠?
Already gone through that. Wonder why Cassetti betrayed them. No, she is not like my sister. Oh damn it, she's attacking that now. Oh well, I do kind of need to keep Faust alive anyway. So not using her attacks is somewhat beneficial. Anyway, that's neutral, that's unopposed. Neutral. Favored. Looks like we actually are going to have to attack Faust. Or attack that. Struggling. We use the barber for that. There we go. See how this goes.
꿰뚫려라.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
어? 방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 바로 척을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
먹어치워라.
And Faust lost. I suppose I will put the Blood Fiend Hunter out of his misery.
잔뜩 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Defensive against it. Offset. Take him out. Goal bash, followed by let all blossom free, and then use suffocating guilt.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
앞.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
I just imagine him reading scripture whenever he does those attacks, when he just holds out the book. And he's not like winning a duel, he's just confused the hell out of an enemy, because who the hell would read scripture in the middle of a fight?
야, 저 새끼 좀 봐. 이상한 짓 하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
Variant Sancho are whip. Don't really have a choice but to use it. Who's that attacking? That is attacking her. Don't have to worry about that one. That one's attacking Faust. Offset.
대가리 딱 떼도. 대만찬에 집중해.
Damn it. Yeah. Ah, damn it.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Yeah, I may have to redo it.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차려.
Yeah, this is a reset.
시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
A most definite reset.
어쩌면 잘된 일일지도 모르겠어. 가끔은.
Actually, I'll need to quickly do Locke's Cave to get some XP. Oh. I'll just quickly do this to grab XP for this. So, grab ring,
소재가 준비됐어?
grab her,
그러든가.
grab him,
자, 풀 뜯을 시간이다.
and grab her.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
Yeah, okay.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다
That's very good.
대가리
I'm just gonna click auto when for this, because I can't really bother to actually do it for the Lux Caves.
추잡하네.
Unless it's the shred ones, because those ones get very hard difficulty.
좀
찍었네.
일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
아차!
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야,
고귀하게.
저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
앗! 나도 하니까 닥쳐라.
Maybe I should have brought more units.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어. 씹는 맛이 있는데?
그야말로 이상적.
Okay, I need to quickly put a dog out the back. Come here, Willow. You need a break from your babies.
계속해봐야 시계.
And that one did not want to let go.
좋을 게 없을 것 같아.
I know. I'm just gonna. I should have brought more units to this. Evie, be quiet.
잘된 일일지도 모르겠어.
형님
Grab him.
를 위해
나를
어.
불렀나?
피를 머금을 시간이네.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고
정
오라고.
찍었네.
저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
합격장.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패. 그 뭐냐, 거의 칼로 물베기 아니야? 아니, 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데. 그래 뭐 두드리다 보면 깨지겠지.
대가리 딱 떼도
날 뛰어보라고.
이제야.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작살을 내놨어. 하나 눕혔네.
It goes a lot better now that I actually have a bunch of people here to fight. Oh. Why'd they gain a bunch of sanity?
결국 마지막까지 서
They masochists or something?
잘 들어.
I just kicked their butts.
생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든. 날 뛰어보라고. 그래. 결국 마지막까지 서
Yeah, I'm starting to see why this gives so
너가
much.
치워라.
거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해.
내 죄는
매서워지거든.
완성되었나?
Not because it's hard, but because of just how many enemies they throw at you.
실밥이 터졌나?
그래. 결국
One?
마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Let's hope it gives enough so I can get Don to level 50.
거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 씹는 맛이 있는데 공격이 더 매서워.
Bark at me, little one.
걸작을 자아냈나.
That was actually quite a lot.
어떤
A bleed. Just barely not enough. See if I can buy the amount that I need. I want to be able to buy 2. Oh, I literally need just like 1 more. I'll do you know what? I can't be bothered.
오늘도 끝났네. 내일도.
Oh, it changes. So Friday and Saturday
아무런
is
구조도
Bash.
하강도
Monday and
없이
Tuesday
그저
it's
끝없이 맴도는
Slash. That's
나날이겠지.
interesting. Well, I've got to quickly grab these. Making them Kevlar module. I'm just going to quickly complete my dailies because in 30 minutes I'm no longer going to be able to do them. Or they'll change.
소재가
자,
형님과 누님.
자, 풀 뜯을 시간이다.
닥쳐라, 해파. 누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
뭐야?
고귀하게.
파이팅이다.
비뚤어졌구려.
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
점 찍었네.
일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
비뚤어졌구려.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작살을 내놨어. 야, 다리 안쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 배로 두드려 패.
앗!
아까부터 거슬리던 부위를 터뜨려버렸으니
대가리
어려울
딱
것도 없네. 야, 주자!
기좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에
I need to bring the dog back inside.
저 새끼 팔다리 다 털렸는데
Hello.
이제 뭐 어쩔 건데?
To the baby.
아까는 좋았다.
Be your baby.
더 먹어 치워라.
Thank you for letting us pass. Oh yeah, no.
그 정도 각오로 불을 건드려.
Do you love the city you live in? No. Do you love the city you live in? No. I hate Sydney.
야, 쟤네 완전 술에 꼬른
점
놈들처럼
찍었네.
흐느적거리는데?
Sydney sucks.
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
There we go, my dailies are now complete. Around 22 minutes before they get changed.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어?
I almost have enough to buy Ring Yi Sung, as well as Solomon Lament Yi Sung. Anyway, bleed. Wait, what does this need? This needs 2 of those. Can't even get Gloom. So it's useless bringing her, actually. That's clear.
책임은 모두
원하신다.
나를 불렀. 자, 해골바가지랑 거미 대가리.
형님과 누님들을 위해
혈기분들이
자,
제촉
부르신다면
망설임.
네, 문제 없어요.
실력 없으면 따라오지 마세요. 방해되거든요.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다
Okay,
한
let's hope we
주먹거리도
got
안
good
되는
luck on where
놈들이니까.
she's targeting. We did not. Well, counter or offset? Is that attacking? Struggling. Neutral. Favored. Let's go.
죄인인가?
따뜻한
Walk with grace and move with beauty. Oh, buddy, you can take a hit.
할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Attacking Gregor. Gregor, me boy. Use that to offset. Neutral. Unopposed. Struggling, so re-put that.
고귀하게.
Yeah, damn it. Oh, wait. Maybe I got lucky. Yes, I got lucky.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 야, 저 새끼 좀 봐. 이상한 짓 하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
Oh, yep, we got lucky finally. That's neutral. That's favorited.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
You've got to be kidding me.
갈라지도록.
Is this gonna be another reset?
기대해라.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신
Maybe I
차리고
can
해.
salvage
앞으로
this.
시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
G'day, Toluca Lake. I shall impale.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 꿰뚫려라.
Merry Christmas. Christmas is already passed for me, and so isn't, and it's currently the New Year for me. Or the second day of the New Year.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까.
승리를
야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Okay. And I'll use that to offset. She is attacking him. She is attacking her, so I'll just ignore her. I'll do Skull Bash on you to try to kill you. Wait, it didn't stagger her. I'm gonna use that ego. And whip.
대가리 딱 떼도. 아류 산초 경혈 육시 찢겨라. 대만찬에 집중해. 타! 으타! 더 먹어치워라.
그 뭐냐, 거의 칼로 물베기 아니냐? 아니, 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데 그럼 뭐 두드리다 보면 깨지겠지.
자, 버텨보라고.
I've been drinking water. I ran out of Pepsi. How did that do 5 damage?
내 입에서 멍청하냐는 소리는 안 나오게 해라. 야, 저 새끼 좀 봐. 뭐또 이상한 짓 하려고
Oh, my
하잖아.
sister got staggered.
피해!
That is attacking us. So that. So now I've got to make a choice. Then Gregor. Ah, crap, we can't even defend him. Oh well.
고귀하게.
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
내 팔은 연에 있었어.
It's like she takes no damage. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reset. This fight's gonna take a while. Wait, did I even level Don up to level 50?
감미로운 트럼펫 경보 앞이
I didn't. I went through all the trouble to get these tickets and I didn't even level her up. Is there anyone else I need to level up? No.
순수했던 나날로.
I am not looking forward to the final fight. Ah, okay, kill all our minions, got it.
뭐야?
내 참여는
파이팅이다.
I'll just do these to get her attacks moved. Neutral. Favored. Neutral. Favored.
가족을 위해
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
Favored. Struggling. Struggling. Struggling.
죄인인가?
Just great.
꿰뚫려라.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그릇 두드려 패.
이 또한 용서할 테니.
아차!
예쁘네.
One down.
네 피분수.
Wait, she really strapped a bow to that guy's corpse. Wow.
삼짓하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
Acting Gregor. Offset. I'll bash him for an opener. And make her a dress, I guess.
고통.
으타! 더 먹기 좋게
어?
차려졌지.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
I wonder if she dies, do I fail?
기대해라.
내가 이
How many minions does she have?
느끼거든? 저게 뭔가를 할 것 같긴 한데 어떻게
I gotta kill a few more, not many.
좀 굴려봐.
Is it unclashable? There's an unbreakable coin. Nope, it is clashable.
대답하지 마.
다류산 초평열 80. 갈라 쏟아내.
혼자서 뭘 어떻게 한 거야? 아, 야, 좀 그런 건 배우자. 나도. 야, 저 새끼 좀 봐. 이상한 짓 하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
We used to mention Shredder. Struggling. Hopeless. Crashable. Struggling, damn it. Offset. Neutral.
고귀하게
따뜻한 눈을 떼지 마.
Do not avert your eyes for a moment, lest you be ensnared in an eternal wandering.
대만찬에 집중.
I shouldn't have left it to her. Man, Honglu's sister's absolutely failing me.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Actually favored, which is good.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
예쁘네 내 피분수.
Damn it. I didn't know they could actually target us.
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
I'm gonna need a heal. Those done. as well. I'll use that dominating attack on her. And I'll debuff. Because why not? Oh yeah, gotta use one more of these. Counter.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 아류 산초 경열 80. 꿰뚫리고.
추잡하네. 예쁘네. 네 피분수.
지겹군.
How insipid must I deal with it myself?
야, 쟤네 완전 술에 꼬른 놈들처럼 흐느적거리는데?
Need him to heal a little bit. Do as much damage as possible.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
엎드리도록.
동안 읽어줄까?
Okay, that healed him quite a bit.
피로부터
Blossom from the blood, O beautiful flower, I shall grandly claim you as mine.
그대를 취하리라.
I really like that ego. Not because it does a lot of the damage, but just because it looks cool.
할수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
어서
보다
일하게.
한 주먹거리도 안 되는
Oh,
놈들이니까.
it's a good thing I need a heal. Yeah. Favored. Do that to off that. And I'll just get you two to absolutely demolish her.
고귀하게.
아류 산초 경열 60. 찢겨라.
Honglu's sister is very close to death.
단체로 왜 저렇게 떠들썩한 거야?
승리로 이끌
싼데.
잔뜩 피어날 테니.
we go.
아류 산초 경열 60. 찢겨라. 지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리. 자! 기대해라.
야, 이 새끼 좀 봐. 이상한 짓 하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
That should kill her.
대가리 딱 떼도 산초류 경혈 오이 라샹 끝을 낼 시간이다.
영원히 잠들어.
피날레를 시작하자.
There we go.
기류는 기가 막히게 느끼거든.
붉은
뭔가를
가시가
할 것 같긴
만발할
한데
거야.
어떻게 해야 할지는 모르겠으니까 머리 좀 굴려봐.
그쪽도
따뜻.
죄인인가?
This should be her end.
피로부터
Blossom from the blood, oh beautiful flower, I shall grandly claim you as mine.
그대로 취하리라.
Note to self, do not put your phone right next to your mic.
기원을 갖지
1.
그대로
Hell yes.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
2 more.
그러니
1 more after
가릴
this.
것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 이제 답하게.
Answer me now, what is it that thou claimest that I have?
이 이름에
What weight did my name carry? Speak.
그들은
Where, how? Where doesn't thou?
이 구역의
Everything. Everything that was blood fiends of this area desire. Oh man, her mask is damaged.
우리는
To exist in ignorance of the truth, that we are but going in circles, no marching towards what lies ahead.
이 구역의
Something that we all desire but own not, yet you have. Oblivion.
이 구역을
That which all who are lost in this area yearn so desperately for. The privilege to flee from everything, from desires, from shame, the gift of oblivion, the innocence, the naivety to endure and live through another day. Yep. No, not again. I thought it was about time you missed me. It is high time you regaled us with the particular tale, isn't it? Tell us how the grand adventure from which you abandoned us all ended.
무슨
What? Galloping on and on. As always, Rocinante was merrily and energetically galloping on with you upon its saddle. Come on, just die. While leaving us to slowly desire in most painful death, just like this poor soul. Enough. Right. Where is it? There's something I need on my desk and I don't know where it is. Just great. Ah, well, I'll find it a bit later after the stream. Please, enough. Thy strengths must surpass mine, this bound I have become by thy sorcery, yes. So please, I must beckon thee, so I have no choice but to beg, for I cannot turn my tongue into a sharp spear to skewer thee. I will pry unto thee, cower and grovel before thee, to cease this wickedness. Well, why stop now? Don't you just love sharing the stories of your adventures with everyone? Isn't this exactly what you have always wished for? You have such a captive audience before you listen to your tales more intensely than ever. You won't get another opportunity like this. I don't want to. Not anymore. But you will. You will share your tale. For what is your role in this play? Thus, you, Rocinante, and the Knight of the White Moon embark on your final adventure, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that you fled. You saw so many rivers on our way here, didn't we? All these rivers were beneath the city all along. It is said that when an efflorescence tree comes to blossom, steeped and nutrient in the water of many rivers, since its sapling's hook, it becomes imbued with a special power. I can't even begin to imagine what powers a tree born from that particular river may hold. Pray tell, what river is it that we seek? Well, none of the rivers we've walked by is the one we're looking for. Not this one either, then. Regrettably, no. Perhaps we should seek a river that flows even deeper than into the abyss. The depths of the ruins are certainly dangerous, even for someone who's adventured down here in the past. It's given even you a run for your money, isn't it? What river is this? Whoever drinks the water of this river shall be granted a vision of a certain future. It brings the drinker's vision of what is to come, yet blinds them to all things safe for those of the future, driving them to insanity. And to drink the water, only a singular future remains, a vision of their own madness. I call this the Mirai River, or the River of Future. It must have had a name once, but this is the name I gave it. Quite the irony then. Though it won't show you the exact moment you wish to see, you may look into the river to catch a glimpse of a certain moment in the future. It may be quite disorientating, but would you like to try anyway? I'll wish to be so close to the water, but I shall. What do you see? Chains, a great gate, and a timepiece. A flaming timepiece, and a promise. It is all you have said, visions I have seen, yet I fail to see the sense in each of them. Right, you won't ever get a clear picture unless you drink the water yourself. Still, if you've seen that clock and the visions of promise, perhaps this has something to do with that promise you made with him. The promise timepiece, is it? After suffering through brutal trials upon trials, you arrived at a place you have been searching so hard for. And here we return to the very first chapter of this tale. This is the River of Oblivion. Lays. Thus spake the Knight of the White Moon. Are you certain? Drink from this well, and the life you have lived thus far will be no more. All of it gone in a sip. You reflexively gulp. I have decided. Will you answer me were I to ask you why? I see it still past the darkness of my eyelid. I see a vision of that day, the screaming and shouting, the stench of blood. The more I recall, the more I find myself cracking and crumbling like a castle of sand. Thus I wish to forget everything that's happened and crawl into a deep slumber, because while I sleep there will be no fear, no hope, no suffering, and no glory. But there is an unsavory part to sleep, isn't there? Yes, it is much like death, yet it distinguishes itself in the way that matters. You want to dream. For those mere words which made us leave everything behind only to shackle us in the end, I long to continue the dream I have been but a mere witness to. Then, I have no other way to help you, do I? The name of this companion. Then before oblivion take my name away from you, allow me to introduce myself one last time. I am the flower, seeker, a wanderer, a traveler across the city and the ruins. I am the one who marks the final period of this unforgettable adventure of a lifetime with you. My name is Barry, the Knight of the White Moon. I will now leave and return to my search for the river and the flow born from its waters, as I always have. Even so, I drink the water of this river. Will you tell me the tale of fixes still? I may pass by this area quite often through my journey. Every chance I get, I'll leave a book or an item behind, things that may be of help to you. Thank you. Thus you lean over the river to drink its water. However vain a knight Don Quixote was, she cannot help but shudder from an overwhelming sense of terror and omen. No, I can't have let such fear touch me. I who have written such tales of brave adventures. Well, every tale needs the rising action and a climax, doesn't it? It's the ups and downs that keep things interesting. Sancho ignores Don Quixote's struggles and rapidly continues to tell like he was incanting a spell. Our common trivial fear of the flowing water, your body shudders. Horripilation of the skin spreading through every inch of you, being as you psyche. You continue. Consciousness itself furiously refuses to approach its undulating surface. Our blood, sicker than water, cycles through your systems with inhuman rapidity as you hear heart begins to race like that of a rabid animal. Yet you must conquer that fear, you have to. Moments before you take a sip of the river's water, a thought flickers through your mind that to continue this adventure was meaningless. That is how you dismount Rocinante. Rocinante only borrowed from its original master. Don Quixote looked down towards Rocinante. I at Faust, and I know what Sancho's incantation is attempting to accomplish. He's trying to draw out her memories from the River of Oblivion. Don Quixote, no, don't. Faust, do something. Nothing can be done. This flow is destined to be. What's going on? You two look bloody serious all of a sudden. Wait, if we cannot all these tales into one, then no way, is she? No, that's impossible. Is there something you know, Jishun? Can you let it on me? Don't get all excited, I'm probably wrong, but if this terrible prediction turns out to be correct, then you'll find out even if you don't want to. I'll compliment your nerves at least. Don Quixote's spine slowly bends forwards. This cannot be stopped. She does not try to stop it either. Don Quixote moves as though she was destined to, as though this was all but her part in the play. For a moment she appeared tranquil, even brave, like a knight briefly dismounts from a beloved steed. Yet once she dismounts, once the represented memories return, the sinners will come face to face with the red glow of her eyes and the metallic stench of blood that surrounds her. Once the truth comes out, we, the sinners, will never be able to see her in the same light again. Dante? This must have aught to do with her ragged running shoes. What I've been fearing ever since the incident on the warp train, the fear that has been madly scratching at the back of my mind, the fear that the bond between the sinners will be irrevocably broken. Will everyone be accepting of this deception, accidental though it may have been? Even if we were to survive, will she return to how she once was as one of our sinners? How will I appear in their eyes, I who knowingly hid the truth from them? Can I truly face this Don Quixote when I tremble from so much fear the last time? Yet, as if to render all these raging thoughts in my head void, Don Quixote takes off Rocinante and let her bare feet touch the cold earth. All of a sudden, visions of Don Quixote's past begin flooding into me, raw and unfiltered. Flee, for you must live and continue my tale. But I cannot live amongst humans, I cannot. Have you forgotten? With my Rocinante, no place shall be beyond your reach. Rocinante, stop walking, no. I don't want to leave, I don't. Why do you refuse to obey me? Please, I don't want an adventure. Stop, please. Please, Rocinante. Don't take me away from here. There are places called amusement parks in the city. Everyone is happy at the amusement parks merely by being there. It's enough to make everyone dance, sing and laugh. No wars, no strife of any kind. Red fluid wells in Don Quixote's eyes, like it did back on the train, the very same sanguine color I fear so much, the eyes I never wish to see again. She inhales deeply, then exhales, like she hasn't breathed in forever. She turns around and looks down at the blood fiends surrounding us. Reflecting in her eyes are things infinitely beneath her. There you are. Finally, the preparations for the carnival, the scenes are complete. I remember those eyes that regarded me as you so mercilessly tore through us without even a hint of regret or of guilt. Bravo, now every path is open. The parade is complete at last. Sancho, I have come to a decision. What is it now? I am going to be the best fixer in the city. I shall protect the weak and punish the wicked. From what I hear, denizens of the city have been making these fellowships called associations by a need. Do you get this idea from the night of the moon or whatever? I am telling you now, this new goal of yours is going to crash and burn in less than 3 days. Quite stirring trouble and stay put. Remember your last momentary passion with, what was it, knitting, embroidery? That lasted a whole 2 days before you got tired of it, and that was after you set us out to find all kinds of high quality yarn for that little passion project. Silence, Sancho, you keep barking at my passions with your chastisements. At this point, I am having a difficult time determining which of us is the higher kindred. Right, but you always do whatever you want to do anyway. Don Quixote? She is Don Quixote, right? Where's she all of her own? Where's she going all on her own? Will she be coming today again? It is high time you put an end to this rivalry, isn't it? Or, I fear that time may already be long past. Indeed, but I have been having a certain thought as of late. Why does it matter whether someone wins or loses? What matters is that I must wear what comes next in her tale. How dare the human cut her story short at its climax? I have nothing. I don't know why you keep letting that human in here if you are not even going to fight. This was so big. Yet, Sancho, for all your chiding words of disapproval, don't think for a moment I haven't noticed you constantly peeking your ears in our direction, especially at the part where the Han Association fixer encounters the monster that demanded that they pay a toll with a single rice cake on the winding hill path. I most certainly did not. You most certainly did. Speaking of which, do you suppose the Han Association will eventually come out on top? No, I believe that the fixer who hails from the way will overtake. Cast and point. Don Quixote. The name that feels so alien now. The ticking sound of my clock neither stops, Don Quixote. But how, pray, will you become a fixer yourself? Fixers are but a concept constructed by humans. They will try to hunt us the moment we get anywhere near them. Perhaps from now at least. But implore you think, Sancho, miss not the forest for the trees. Should we start paving the path for peace now, then one day we shall find ourselves coexisting with humans hand in hand, and I shall be the first ever blood fiend to become a fixer. Is that not an idea most wondrous? Maybe they'll even make the fan club in my honor. Certainly, perhaps in that ridiculous grand dream of yours. Yet, that is how dreams are meant to be, ridiculous and grand. You have returned to me, my Sancho. Avoid foreign yet familiar sound of thick wooden doors and heavy chains. As soon as the door opened ajar, we could feel the powerful energy of the golden bow emanating from within. Was this the scent of rust iron or the dense metallic smell of blood? The speaker, his body, one with the pillar from which the scene emanated. Yeah. So we finally meet the real one. Speaks to us through the golden bow impaled his torso. Or perhaps he speaks to Don Quixote. Now tell me all about it. That dream of mine you have dreamed in my stead. Okay. I am going to unfortunately have to end the stream here. I will continue this last thing next or tomorrow. I've been your host. Yeah. I've been your host. I really need to take a nap because I'm tired. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you all have a nice rest of your days and or night. Yeah, you too, Dan.